La 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 la. I'm not late, you are. Okay, I tried to be punctual. Sue me. It didn't work. For reasons outside of my control, such as, but not limited to, a lack of proper planning. Yes. But yes, it's time for a Monday stream, and buckle up because it's Monday with Vicky. Mondays with Vicky. Yeah, it's Mondays with Vicky. Just a little bit later than usual, but I mean at this point, who keeps track, because I've been late a few times, and I do apologize, and I thank you for your patience and for sticking around. Thank you, that's very appreciated. Boo! Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome to Mondays with me, your most fabled host. I don't know what fabled means, but your favorite host of Mondays with Vicky. It's me, Vicky, who's doing Mondays with Vicky. Hello! This time is actually very usual. I know, but I wanted to be on time, actually. I'm sorry, sue me. Hello! Hello, everyone. Hello, Teo Horst. Hello, Chaotic Midnight, Aries Zodiac, November, Alex, Arya, The Sheesh. I was Mateo. Hello, Bulbasaur Supremacy, Collector Stars, Sami. Hello, welcome back, Captain Jones, Rachel, that one crazy human. I'm new here, so hi, welcome. I'm glad you joined. Astronomical Chaos. It's a witch banner. Damn it, that's not how I thought I'd start this. Nobi Gord. Hello, I don't know. I missed you guys as well. I'm sorry I canceled twice in a row. It's poor timing. I don't know why. There's always something why I don't know, I feel like in the last months, every time I think, whoa, finally I'm streaming regularly again and nothing's happening, there's always something that happens and I don't know why. Let's start the stream at 8. It's a trick to make me stream at 8:30. Joke's on you. It won't work. I'm still gonna be here at 9. Hello, my radiant little flower. My ex-BFF texted me today to check up on me, and we're meeting up on Friday to say proper goodbye. It's going to be weird, but I can't lie and say that I don't miss her. I've known her my whole life. That sounds very, very emotional. And I don't know, I hope it's gonna be okay. I think it's fair, even if you decide to remove someone from your life, to feel like you're gonna miss them, and I think that just shows that you care a lot. And I think even if it's painful, that's a good thing, because it means that you're a caring person and a sweet person, and I think it's really nice of you to meet up with her, because if I remember correctly, she didn't always treat you with kindness. So I think it's twice as nice. I've also gone through my fair share of friendship breakups. There was just one main friendship breakup I've had, and it can suck. It can suck more than a romantic breakup if you've been friends with a person for a long time. And I don't know, all I can say is feel super hug, because it's not easy, but I think it's important to remember why you ended the friendship, or why you decided to, draw a line and say, you know what, this isn't as nice anymore. And some friendships are meant to end, even if it sounds sad, but it's like a chapter in a book. It's finished. And I think that's good. So, starting it off with with some wisdom from yours truly. Do you still live with Sylvia? Yes, I do. It's merch, so I don't care. I'm excited. But speaking of merch, this is actually the actual shirt that's gonna drop. Because remember how I was wearing the crop top, and we only had the crop top to show? This is how it's actually gonna look. It's a full length. It's not a crop top anymore. It's now a full length shirt, and this is also bigger, because it was a bit too small, which made sense with the crop top, but on the full shirt, I'm just gonna stand up for a second. It would have been too small, but now it's like an actually full-length shirt, and I like it a lot. It's, I think, one of my favorite designs. And this is supposed to be me. That's why it has she has blonde strands on the sides. There just wasn't space to show the red on the sides, so that's me. Good. Do you see it? Nani? That's me. I'm very excited for it. I really, really like it. And we also did a merch shooting, which we all did by ourselves, and I also vlogged it, so I'm gonna also post a vlog of that soon. And I also DIY. That's why it took so long. I thought that day, the first day that I canceled the stream, I thought, hey, I'm gonna edit the pictures because we took them ourselves, because since it's my first time launching merch, I don't really have a huge budget to spend. It's very, it's very DIY. Photographers are quite expensive, and I thought, hey, instead of spending thousands of euros that, people don't usually have just laying around, I'd like to try to take the photos myself and then edit them myself, because I edit videos for a living. How much harder can it be to edit photos? Boy, oh boy! Who would have thought it's its own thing, and it's super hard. So, I don't know, I thought I was gonna spend like 2 hours editing the photos, and they would look nice. I spent like 9 hours teaching myself how to use Lightroom, watching videos on how to use Lightroom, figuring out which settings looked best. And then I ordered this backdrop, this white backdrop, because I thought it would look super cute, because we have a wall for our green screen. I thought I'd have this cute white backdrop. I have my Sakura. Who knew? Which, by the way, I had to take them down because I was wanting to use them for the photo shoot. The second I put them up for the photo shoot, they didn't look good. It looked very cluttered, and it didn't look as nice as I would have wanted it to. So now there's been a lot of change of plans. I also had to change the background because the white wasn't doing what I wanted. It just didn't look good as a background, so now I changed all plans. But I'm actually very, very happy with how they came out. And I mean, I spent a lot of time figuring out how I want to edit the photos, and I'm quite content now. I'll show you an example of a photo. I mean, it's all, the purpose is just that you see the t-shirts and that you can get a sense of what they're supposed to look like. So now I proudly present, and if you tell me it doesn't look super edited, I took so long, but now this is one of the product pictures that we're gonna use. Yes, for the shirt that I'm wearing currently, actually. So, I did it. I felt like I was going insane. Oh my god, it took so long. But I really like the photos, and I like the editing now. So now I'm happy. I think obviously a proper photographer could have definitely done something even more crazy with it. But I'm happy, and they're super cute, and I don't know, I think it's very nice. And there's also pictures for, I don't know how much I can spoil yet. But I'm really happy. And I understand, and I have understood before, let this be known, why photographers charge as much as they do. I'm always the #1 defender that especially creative jobs should be paid fairly. So I 100,000% understand. It's just that, especially since it's my first time doing merch, I just don't have a huge budget to start with. So it's very, I don't know, I think it's very on brand for this being the first time I'm doing this, and it being very DIY, and it's like, it's us doing it. So, I don't know. I think it's very cool. But I would be very happy if in the future I could get a photographer, because Jesus Christ, although now I know how to do it, watch me get humbled when like an actual photographer shows me how they would edit it. Does look really good though. You did a good job on the photo editing. Thank you. Although I did notice that I did apply the editing settings on the other pictures, but of course each picture had slightly different lighting. Although we did have the professional lighting. We do have professional lighting for the videos that we do anyway. But sometimes, like the photo I showed you, the faces were a bit brighter, and other photos they're a bit darker, so I still have to adjust it a little bit. But for the first round of editing, I'm happy. We also have a sweater. Is it called a sweater? It's in pulli, is that a sweater? Because yes, we do. I can show you if I find the picture. There's this. This is the sweater. There's a sweater. There is a sweater, yes. If that's the sweater, then yes, there is a sweater. That's a hoodie, dang it. It's a hoodie. Okay, well, I have a hoodie. Because it's gonna launch in summer, we don't have a huge variety of warm clothing. We have one hoodie because it's for the whole year anyway. But I think it makes more sense to have more stuff like sweaters and hoodies when it's a bit colder, like September. Can you say happy birthday, Zaria? Yes, happy birthday. I can't say birthday, Jesus Christ. Happy birthday, Zaria. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and I think maybe it's also a good chance to show you guys all designs potentially. So we have the the eye shirt that I'm currently also wearing. That's this shirt. It's the eyes. We have the you've probably seen me wearing it before. It's the black shirt that has this design on the back. Look me. Oh wow. The wait. Let me take away chroma key because it's taking away the color a little bit. Although it's not even green. Okay. So jawollo. So we have this. Yeah. That's the second one. We have. Yes, we have. Then there's also this one. That's the one where it's literally me on the back. Although it's still being adjusted a little bit because I think personally that the design is a little bit too small, so I'd like it a bit bigger. So it's still a little bit in change. But there's the one where it's me on the back with like a bow, but I'm anime style, and the writing says "ara ara," which is a reference to my anime videos. Crazy, right? And then there's a hoodie, and that's it. And then also there's the mug, but I forgot the product pictures for the mug, so that's the mug. um, I don't know. Oh, someone rang the doorbell. I'll be right back. I'll be 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Don't sue me in the meantime. Okay, so I just got some flowers. Look at them. It's primroses. I'm so happy. I'm sorry, I can't stop doing this. But I just got some flowers from my boyfriend. It's just because those are my favorite flowers. Just for the sole reason that I really like primroses. I'm so happy. I'm just gonna put them in water real quick. I'll be right back. I'm so happy. They're so pretty. Yee! I'll be right back. Sorry. Well, I'm back. I'm sorry, that took that took a second. Oh my god, I have flowers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was gone for a second. Oh, that was so cute. And I don't know, I like it when it's I love flowers regardless. Flowers are really cool, but it's especially nice when it's unexpected. And I'm so happy. Hi Vicky, I do photography and editing GCSE, so if you need help, I'm here. I have a predicted grade of 9 in both. That's so cool. That's so kind of you to offer. I would hate to ask for someone's professional help in a, I don't know. I feel like, because I said for like this whole, I don't know, I would feel so weird accepting that help because it's professional help. And I don't know, I really, really appreciate it. I mean, if you saw anything where you're like, whoa, that should be changed, then I would love if you could just say quickly, but I don't want to take your time. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's something that you should charge for, rightfully so. What is that drawing in the bottom left? Nora did that, that's me. Oh, it's a bit fallen over. I removed, no, damn it, I shouldn't have touched it. Because I removed the sakura from the shelf, so now, no. So now it's, okay, I'll fix it after the stream. Oh, Vicky had a great Mother's Day because you're mothering us all. Call me mommy. Grognoth, thank you very much. It's been 21 months. Thank you so much. And also posture check, don't mind if I do. What were we talking about? We were talking a little bit about the photo shooting for the merch before. And now we... Oh, what is that? What is that link to, Horst? What is it? What is it? And then my boyfriend arrived and came with primrose flowers. I don't know why I can't talk today. Click it. Yippee. Chat, Vicky. Jesus Christ. Hey, one can only dream to one day be his greatest chair. I'm glad this chair has been accepted because I'm still very hung up on the other chair. It's still next to me and it's taking up so much place in my room. But I can't say goodbye to it just yet. And the collector, thank you. I'd love to be a ring light somehow. Oh, my drawing. Hi, I love your drawing so much, Nora. Still, I really, really love every single drawing I've ever received. Every piece of fan art is so precious to me. Also, the stuff that I have here physically, I love it so, so much. Yeah. And, oh yeah, so anyway, that was the photo shooting. So we did the photo shooting ourselves, and I did the editing, but I saw that I still need to touch up some photos to make them more like the others. Because, I don't know, it's a progress, and I'm learning, but it's also very cool, because it feels very cool and accomplishing to do it myself. And, I don't know, I feel like it fits me, the whole thing. A rogue student running off sugar and the will to pass my exams, not a professional. Yeah, but you're learning it, so that is professional in my book. Is there a special launch stream? Yes, indeed, on the 6th of June, we shall all be streaming together, which is also the first day of the Dokumi. Speaking of, I'm gonna be at the Dokumi, and I'm actually gonna have a meet and greet with Sylvia. Lolts. That was super last second, because, I don't know, we did get accredited to the Dokumi, and I saw on the map that they have a creator area with a meet and greet, which was super fun at the Gamescom when we did a meet and greet, and I thought, why not see if we can do one? So we asked, and they said, yeah, sure. So now we're gonna be there on Saturday. But we're still gonna announce it. It's gonna be Saturday, I think, from 2 until 4 p.m. Something like 2 until 4:30. It's definitely 2 and 4. I just don't know if there's 30s or not. But we're gonna be at the Dokumi, both of us, and it's gonna be pretty cool. And I'm very excited. It's gonna be very cool, and I'm looking forward to it. Even though I feel like there's a lot happening in a very short amount of time. Yeah. And the second time I didn't stream, so that was the first day I didn't stream, where I grossly overestimated my ability to edit pictures professionally. and I had to learn how to use Lightroom, which was actually very fun. It was very fun. It's very, very similar to color grading videos, except with much more attention to detail. And I don't know, it was very fun. But the second time I didn't stream, I wasn't feeling super well physically, and it was Saturday, yes. We went on a hike. And it was the worst hike I've ever been on in my life. I love hiking, I love walking, but that one sucked. It sucked. And I've hinted at this in past streams, and I've addressed this a little bit, but I've been having a little bit of like physical health. It's not issues in a way where I can't function. It's stuff that sucks, but it's not something where I can't function or I can't kind of pull through, if that makes sense. But it's still stuff that can really suck. And it's also something where, the Dokumi is in Germany. It's in Düsseldorf. Yes. It's annoyances, but it's also, my body's been acting up. It's hard to explain. Or maybe it's not hard to explain. Maybe I can't explain. Because remember how I've been struggling with allergies. Well, currently, the suspicion is that it's not just allergies. It's like, I'm not a doctor, so I'll try to explain it best as I can. It's my mast cells, I think, misfiring, or misproducing stuff, where if there's any stressors, and this depends on the stressors, the day, how I'm doing anyway. So I can have days where nothing happens, and then I can have days where even if I, for example, strain myself too much, whether that's like physical exercise, certain foods, whatever it is, where they can misfire, and it can lead to my body producing histamine, which can lead to allergic like reactions. And it's very sucky to deal with. It's not asthma, so I can still breathe. It doesn't affect my breathing. It can affect, I don't know, it's hard to say. It's stuff like, I don't know, I do stuff where I do stuff that shouldn't be as straining as it is, but my heart starts beating super fast, which makes me feel dizzy and almost pass out, which I've never dealt with before. And it just sucks. It's a little bit limiting, but again, also not so bad that I can't actually do stuff. It just sucks. It's it sucks. And it's also very hard to be taken seriously with it, because I don't know, the last time I went to a doctor when I passed out 7 times in just one day, they literally told me to just drink water. So it's so I don't know if I should laugh or cry, because I'm used to a body that's very, very sturdy and that can withstand anything, and where I had an amazing immune system and I didn't have any issues. I don't know, I was always super, I just say like sturdy and strong. And now sometimes it's things like, I don't know, I walk on a path that's too elevated and there's a slight bit of elevation on the path, and then my heart starts beating super fast, not because it's that exhausting, but because certain signals misfire, and then it makes other things flare up, and then suddenly my body produces histamine, and it makes me have an allergic reaction to what? Nothing. So it's very draining, and I don't want to crowd stream, but it's just, I'm starting to finally understand my body again, but it's also something that can get better, and I'm doing stuff to make it better, and I'm, like, for example, I'm eating super clean now, or trying to, and I'm doing more exercise again, and all of that can gradually make these symptoms fade. So it's stuff that can get better with time, but there is a possibility that it might be chronic, and that just sucks. I feel like I have to get to know my body in a different way that I'm not used to, and I feel a little bit betrayed by my body in these moments, and I'm trying to cope with that. And I didn't mean to crowd stream. I don't want pity. again, it's something I'm working on. But it's just a little draining at days. I think today and yesterday and the day before, like I went on a hike that I was super excited for, and then the whole thing, my body just was not doing well. I was just on the verge of passing out, and I had allergies suddenly. I had allergic like hives all over my body. For what? For nothing. And it's just a bit sucky. But at least the good part is that I'm now understanding it better, and I'm understanding where it's coming from, and I'm learning what I can do against it. And thankfully I'm noticing that, for example, when I eat clean, it's a lot better than if I don't eat clean. And by that I just mean processed versus unprocessed foods. So I don't know, I feel like it's it's a whole new journey that's super random that I didn't volunteer to go on, but apparently I have to. And I know it might also sound shallow, but part of this was also that I've put on a little bit of weight, and I was also someone, like, my whole family's quite skinny, and I've never had issues with gaining weight, and suddenly I do, and so that's suddenly also something that I'm confronted with. And with other people, I would not notice, I would not care, but of course, we're sometimes our own worst critics, and most days I'm okay with everything, and I like who I am and how I look like, but then there's other days where all of this together is just a little hard to accept. But I'm doing the best that I can. And I don't know, I think I wanted to be honest about this because it's been weighing on my mind a little bit, and it's also been a reason why I've missed a few streams, because I don't know, like, allergy wise, it didn't always make sense what I reacted to, because I do have known allergies, but then sometimes I would have anaphylactic like symptoms to stuff where I didn't find any allergens that could have caused it. And now it might have been caused just by mast cells misfiring, which is good to understand because antihistamines work and I can deal with it better. But yes, I think it's just a little bit draining. It's just been a bit draining. And I don't want to cry on stream. I want my streams to be fun. But yes, I think I'm just a little bit I'm just a little bit sad. So I think that's human. I think that's okay. Oh man, it sucks. And I'm aware there can be so many worse things that can happen, and I'm in a way still privileged enough that I have ways to make my symptoms much more manageable. It's just also a little bit, I don't know, it made me realize how lucky it was when it was very effortless to have a healthy body versus now having, I mean, it's also, I think, part of aging that the older you get, the more effort you have to put in. God damn it, I say. But it's just, I just miss not having to be so careful, if that makes sense. And I miss being able to do workouts without thinking, holy shit, I'm gonna pass out. Like the hike we had. And you're so sweet. Everyone, I see your comments. Thank you. You're very, very sweet. At least I can be a gilf. You know what? That's the payoff. One day I'll be a gilf. Well, like the hike that we had, I was really, and it might sound silly, but I was really, really looking forward to it because I've really been enjoying hiking, and I've started moving more, and I've started working out more, and I'm, starting to feel kind of, I don't know, because when I was in drama school, I worked out a lot, so I was very, very active. I was super fit, I felt super strong and fast, and like, I don't know, just very good about myself. And then, I don't know if this probably also affected, I don't know if it's genetics, because it is technically classified as a chronic illness, or lifestyle changes might have triggered it. I don't know, because after drama school, with the job that I do now, most of the time I sit at the PC, or I'm in the apartment, so I'm not really as active, which again, I've started working out again, and I've started going on hikes again, so I'm doing the changes. But rather than how I was used to it when I used to work out, where it's like, okay, it can be difficult, but it's manageable. And yes, your body signals, hey, here's my limit, and you might feel weak as you're working out, but it was all within reason and in I don't know, it made sense with what I was doing, how I was feeling. I never felt like, whoa, I'm so exhausted after just walking up the stairs. That doesn't make sense. If I was exhausted after walking up the stairs, I was like, okay, well, but I've been sitting around a lot, so that makes sense. But now, it's more of, I don't know, I've been going on hikes, I've been doing stuff, and then I go on a hike with other people, but there's a lot of, like, altitude, and it was a mountain type thing or a hill. I don't know when they start being mountains and when they stop being hills, I don't know, but it was a very tall hill or a very small mountain. So we did, like, a lot of the, like, going up stuff on the hill. So, we're all going up, and everyone's dealing with it normally. And then meanwhile, my heart rate is super fast, even though we're walking at, I think, a reasonable pace. I see the dark corners in my vision, and the whole 3 hours, as everyone's just talking normally and having fun, and also assuming it might have made sense to tell the people that I need to take a break, but I thought I'd power through, and I did, so, I don't know, but then I just see, like, the dark corners, and I'm just trying to not pass out, and it took the fun out of it, and that... Try drinking water. No, damn it. I even drank electrolytes before. Like, I'm drinking electrolytes now every morning because I heard that can help, and it does help. But it's just been a lot. I think, to sum it up, it's just been a lot, and it's been a little bit sucky, and especially these last days, it's been piling up a little bit, so that's why it's just been exhausting. But again, it's still fixable. It's okay. Most days, it's fine. I think these last few days were just a bit much. Just use an ice pack, and that's the cure to everything. You're only 27, so young. You can get past this rut, and we'll be here with you even if you need to rant. Thank you, guys. That means a lot. And I hope so. I really, really hope it gets better, too. But, I mean, I'm noticing that when I take steps to make it better, I also have a bit of an iron deficiency. So I've also been taking iron supplements. Like, I'm doing my best with supplements, with food, to focus more on nutrient-dense food rather than just snacking away. So I'm trying to find a balance and be as healthy as I can. It just sucks when you think you're doing everything good and then your body's just like, you know what? Let me just have an allergy to the fact that you walked up a mountain. How does that make sense? How does one prepare for that? That doesn't make sense. Why does my own body produce histamine? What do you mean? Just drink water, damn it. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I mean, gee, am I allergic to exercise? Jesus Christ. But then other days I'm not. Other days I can work out fine and I'm good. So it's even more frustrating because it doesn't make sense. Maybe you need holy water, maybe. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it's maybe also caused by the fact that I was apparently very allergic to my cats, and I lived with them for years. I don't know. Something. It's hard to find the cause. But, yes, that's it. That's what was on my mind. Now you know. Now you know some of my health stuff that I've been struggling with. But I mean, thankfully, I blame it all on a computer screen. I mean, maybe, because when I was super active physically, I think in hindsight, I've always had some of these symptoms, but I think when I was super active, they barely showed. So I do think having an active, healthy lifestyle makes these symptoms much less severe. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not a doctor. Jesus Christ, I swear to God, there's always something. But on the bright side, I have a very, very strong support system here, network here. I have very supportive, very loving, very patient and caring people around me. And I also have a lot of people around me who I can make jokes with about this. That really helps. I don't know. I think jokes is my way of coping with things, and I like it. It's good. Vicky, you're my doctor. Damn it. Okay, what's your issue? I guess I'm gonna help. If your skin gets rubbed like wearing tight clothes or something, it can happen. I mean, I wore the same clothes before, and it also happened. I mostly wear like pure cotton shirts, and it was the same stuff that I always wear, and the same stuff that I've also hiked in before, and it just suddenly happened regardless. The thing is, I think that day when we went hiking, we were also with some people who I don't usually engage with as much because they're not my friends, and they were very, very fast, and they didn't wait, and I felt like I had to prove something, so I didn't tell them, hey, maybe slow down. I just did like yeah, that's super fine. So I don't know, just power through, and maybe I shouldn't have. But yeah, I think maybe that also made it worse, that I just extorted myself, because when I looked up what to do to avoid this from happening again, it literally said, hey, if you work out, you have to start super slow, do it slowly, and also if you're hiking with altitude, hike slowly and take breaks. And what I did was basically march. So thing is, I'm very used, I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but I'm very used to, when I'm not feeling well, to not showing it as much. I mean, over the years, I've gotten a lot more vulnerable. I don't know how many times I've cried on stream. So that's changed. But a part of me, especially when I'm physically unwell, is kind of used to just hiding it, being, mysterious and cool, and like, no, I'm fine, whatever. So it's new to me to immediately express when I'm physically not well. And the people that are close to me, like Sylvia or my boyfriend, there I'm learning, and it's fine. But if I'm in a group of people that I don't know that well, I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, I'm dizzy from walking up a hill. Come on. I'm gonna power through and pass out later. I'm gonna, you know what, as they march, I'm gonna find a quiet spot to pass out in. They ain't gonna see that. So, I don't know, but at least I managed to power through, and I didn't pass out, so joke's on you. That's normal, but it should be normal to be able to just show. Yeah, the thing is, if I knew anyone that I was hiking with, no matter how well I knew that person, if they were with me and they told me, hey, could we slow down? I'm a bit dizzy. You know what I'd do? I'd be like, whoa, do you need to sit down? Do you want water? Can I do anything to help you? So I don't know why. If I feel like that's the normal reaction, why I couldn't just be the person to tell someone else. I don't know. I feel like it's easier for me to help others in these situations than to be the one like, hey guys, actually, I have a bit of an issue. So it's even weird for me to even say all of this on stream. It's weird. It feels weird that now you guys know everything. Look away. I'm not perfect. I have issues. Look away. Don't judge me. Or do judge me. I don't know. Maybe I like it. Let's find out. Hello, may I have permission to share my Discord server here? No. No, I don't think so. Thank you for asking. That's very kind. But I see your first time chat. And if you're not active in this community, or there's no valid reason to share it here, I wouldn't want self-promotion. That's also in the rules, I think. But thank you for asking. That was actually very kind and respectful. Yeah, but I mean, I appreciate you asking. But I hope you'll understand that going to other people's streams and doing self-promotion, it's just, I don't know, I think most people don't like it as much. Did you used to make shorts with another girl? I still do. Yes, with Sylvia. We both do. Yes. We both make shorts. And we live together, actually. I like it. I'm very happy. That's actually something that's super there's also so many things that are so positive, which is why I sometimes struggle with, I don't know. Here's the thing. I like to think of myself as emotionally somewhat intelligent, and I like to reflect on stuff and think about stuff, and I can realize, hey, even if there's a lot of things happening in my life that are super nice and that I'm super grateful for, I would still be allowed to feel upset or sad about things that are not so nice, like the health issues I've been facing or going through. I don't know what the right word is. But then, I don't know, the moment I want to express that, I think, okay, but there's so many things that I should be grateful for. Is it really okay of me to go on stream and say, well, I sometimes almost pass out and my body randomly gets allergies? So it's it's a dilemma. I found out from my own issues, which you know a bit about, that sharing with a group helps make it a bit less pressing. That's true, and I can imagine your problem might be rooted way differently. I mean, I think regardless, I think it's very, very important to confide in people that you can trust, because I think unless you're surrounded by assholes, most people are gonna care and they're gonna want to help you and they're gonna maybe even do something that can make it better. And I think that makes a lot of sense. But I'm still gonna pretend like everything's fine the next time this happens. I used to think that you look like the girl from X-Men. I got my hair based on her, actually. I did. When I went to the hairdresser, I said, I want my hair like Rogue from X-Men, because I really like the hairstyle. I'm an empath. Just not for myself sometimes. But sometimes, yes, so it's very nuanced. It's not black and white. It's nuanced. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I don't know. I think it's also been something ever since last year that sometimes I've canceled streams now that you know about the health issues I've had a little bit. It's also a reason sometimes why I didn't stream, because it's just been a bit draining. But it's also been so draining because I had no idea what was happening. And now I'm at a point where I do know what's happening. I just need a lot of patience for it to slowly get better. And it's hard because I don't feel it getting better day to day. And I also have to accept that parts of it might stay forever, because technically it's classified as chronic illness, which means it doesn't really go away. You can just manage the symptoms. So I don't know, it's been a long way to understand, accept, and now do what I can. If that makes sense, because she's cool fuck. She is. I love her. Vicky, I saw a video from you in the past where you spoke German and talked with the story of Cold Mirror. I know, I love Cold Mirror so much. I knew so many of her things by heart. Yes. You don't have telepathic abilities, you have cringe. Hey guys. Baka here. Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, and I don't know why, but I'm very good at cringe. It's also something, Sylvia's unfortunately the person I'm most comfortable with doing all the cringe stuff with, where she got chosen by my cringe, I don't know, my cringe part of my personality, that whenever we talk, there's at least one part of the conversation where I suddenly do something super cringe, and then I look at her and I sigh and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep doing this with you. But I mean, at the same time, I think it just shows that we're very comfortable with each other. And I love her very much. But it's just fun. Doing cringe things is super fun. Like the crossing your eyes and just... It's so cringe. It hurts me to watch. When I edit my videos where I'm cringe, I hate it, but it's so fun. For me it is. That at least one of us is having fun. That's all that matters. I've always said, when you make jokes, be the first person to laugh, because obviously you wouldn't be telling the joke if you didn't think it's funny. So, but at the same time, I feel bad. Because sometimes I don't know, like I run up to Sylvia and I'm just like, hey there, and I don't know, I just do something that's very cringe. And then she just looks at me like, but it works. It works. It works for us. It works for us. It makes our friendship all the deeper. I don't know. I don't think I have other friends where I just run up to them and do that. My boyfriend sometimes. absolutely sometimes, but I think Sylvia gets the most of it. That's what I'm saying with liking my own posts. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have posted it. I mean, I personally don't like my own posts, but I get it. I also sometimes get comments, because I read the comments that I get, and I, especially right after I post it, is when I most actively look at the new comments, and then I see a brand new comment already with 1 like, and I assume most of the time it's a person liking it for themselves, but I like that for them. You know what? You wrote something and you're like, hell yeah, I'm gonna like that myself to get the train started, if you know what I mean. Oop, oop. I love that. I think that's so, I don't know. We should take slices of that and apply that to our lives. Because why not? No one's ever gonna be on their deathbed and think, oh, I wish I hadn't liked my own posts. You know what? Take that confidence. You go with it. You take that. You deserve it. I love you for it. I feel called out. It's not called out. It's appreciated. You automatically upload your own stuff on Reddit. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Have you ever been to the Netherlands, and what did you think? I've not been to the Netherlands, I think. I was thinking if maybe I drove through the Netherlands, but I don't think I've been there. No, I don't think. I have? When? Ah, stimmt, beim Eisfest, jawohl. Stimmt, I was there during the Eisfest. The Pete's Meat Eisfest, but it was right at the border to Germany, so technically it counted, technically, but I didn't get to experience Netherlands. I was just in a hall full of ice, full of German people. So true, I was technically there, but I didn't really experience the Netherlands. I was just in a hall filled with ice. But yes, true, I was technically there. I was, but I wasn't. Yes, I was, but I didn't experience it. But, yes, I've been in Belgium, but I've not really been directly in the Netherlands, but I would like to go. And I've heard very positive. Ooh. Oh, I found a hair that has a really weird texture. Never mind, it was. Oh no, it is a weird hair. Is it white? You know how the white hairs are sometimes. I'm gonna have to pull it out to see. Oh, it's long. Whoa. Is it 2 hairs? I can't tell. I'm sorry. This is very intriguing. It has a very weird texture. I'm gonna pull it out. Are you getting gray hairs? Who doesn't have gray hairs? Everyone has at least like 1 gray hair. If you're blonde, you just can't see it. I just need to know. No way. Wait, that's not white. What the fuck? That's burnt. What? Okay, tell me why. I don't know if you can see. You probably can't. Can you tell me why the tip of this hair is black? That looks burned. But how can I have 1 hair that's burned? That doesn't make sense. What the Am I turning brunette? It doesn't smell burned. Oh my god, I'm turning brunette. Because the entire hair feels really weird. No, because this is the root. Up here is the root. Down here, it starts being brown? No, because if the straightener was too hot, it's not too hot. I have heat protector. I don't straighten it for a long time. Plus, for straightening, I use a Dyson air thing, so it's technically even hot air. It's not even a hot plate. Plus, if I straighten stuff, then it's always in bunches of hair. I never just take a single hair strand. So this would, if I would have burned something, it would have been more than just 1 hair. But what is it? What is this? I don't have mutamal. No, I don't. But it's not even fully black. Like, most of it is ginger. It's just very thick. Sorry, this is very intriguing to me. From health issues to 1 single hair that's a bit weird. Huh. But the rest feels normal. Interesting. Interesting. That's new. That's new. Also, gray hair. I just want to say, if it was gray hair, I'd be okay with it. Because I want this to be on record. I think gray hair looks so fucking cool. I mean, first off, I deliberately dye my hair to be gray in the front. First off. But second off, I think that gray hair, especially in like super dark hair, it looks so cool. Because it's like a little bit shiny. And then you have like the dark hair. And then in between you have the gray hairs. And it's kind of like POV. I've said this before, but I'm so obsessed with it. It looks so cool to me. It's like when you look up at the night sky and then you see the stars and then they shine and twinkle. You don't always see them unless you focus on it. It's so cool. I don't understand why people like it, why it's been so stigmatized as something you need to cover up or hide. Bro, it's fucking cool. It's so cool. I love it. Plus also, I don't understand why when men get gray hair, it's like, oh, they're like a gray fox. But when women get it, it's like, oh, you need to dye it and hide it. You're aging. Of course I'm aging. It's a good thing. I'm heading towards my GILF era. With all due respect. And also, it doesn't say anything about age. It's just that a lot of people who get gray hair when they're young cover it up so we don't really see it as often. Uncovered, undyed. But I think a lot of people get gray hairs when they're young. And you know what? I'm gonna be an advocate for saying that it's super cool and very, very cool. And cool. And to use a synonym to cool, to also use another word, damn cool. I like it. Yes. My grandma used to dye her hair blonde. She's embraced the gray nowadays. I mean, I do have a grandma who has red-ish hair, but she's more strawberry blonde than like red. I mean, it's still red, but not like dark red. It's more strawberry blonde. It's a bit lighter. And she doesn't have gray hairs. I think for her hair just got lighter in general. So I don't know. I've also heard that gingers don't really go gray. They just get a lighter shade of red. I don't know what's gonna happen to me eventually. I did have 1, 2, 3, like every now and then, every few months I find like one gray hair here or here. So I do sometimes find them, but I'm super curious what's gonna happen when I get older, like older. I don't know. Is it gonna duplicate? Is it gonna be more? Is it gonna be less? What's gonna happen? We don't know. I don't know. It's exciting. Because, I mean, I'm already dyeing this part. Who knows? Imagine I have, like, gray highlights. I like it. I like it. So, you're getting wiser. Yes, absolutely. You old woman, call me hag and be done with it. Nora said that she's currently working on something for you as well. She showed me a sneak peek and it looks awesome. I'm looking forward to it. My mom started going gray in her 20s. Yeah, my dad as well. He went gray super fast and he's like fully gray. It's an old ginger witch. Look at that gray hair. I mean, the first joke my grandpa made when he saw that I had dyed these pieces of my hair gray, first thing he said was, you're getting old. At least I still have hair. Respectfully. Thing is, I'd never say that, but in these moments I always hold back and I'm just like, okay, I wish I had the gall to have these comebacks, because they're in here. I just never say them. Oh, people have like a stripe of gray hair and they're so insecure about it. It's so cool. Yes, some people have they have gray hair, but it's really focused on one spot, like it grows out in one spot. Sometimes even in the front if they're like super lucky, and it's so cool. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. It looks so good. It looks so good. I think it's very, very cool. I don't know, I can't help. It's also like with freckles, because I have a lot of freckles. I mean, now that it's summer, you can see them a bit better. Like, you know, there's quite a few freckles everywhere. Also my face, you can see them a bit better now in the summer. I used to be super insecure about them, and I actually used to wear gloves that covered my hands because I was all freckles on my hands and I didn't know anyone who had freckles on their hands. Whoa, there's biceps I'm seeing? I don't think so. What do you mean? I don't think so currently. But I'm starting to work out again, so soon I shall answer that with yes. Although technically, yes, I possess the biceps muscle. It's right there. You look like a cat. Do I? Because I do feel like my spirit animal would be a cat. Meow. Just take the compliment, woman. Alright, I will. Anyway, back to my freckles. I used to be super, like, in elementary school, super insecure, knew no one with freckles. And back then, freckles weren't cool. It was more like, we have freckles? It wasn't cool at all. So I'm very happy that that changed. And, not to ADHD too much, but also I don't understand people who used to get bullied for having freckles, who are now upset that it's become a bit of a beauty trend and people draw on freckles. I understand, and I emphasize in a way where it can feel kind of sad that, you know, you were used to being bullied and now people draw them on, and it can feel a bit unfair. But I personally, as someone who went through the exact same thing, I think it's so nice that freckles are seen as beautiful now and are being cherished so much. I don't know, I think it's such a beautiful thing. And it's so cool that people even draw them on, and that it's seen as like a sign of beauty, and that it's cool and pretty, and I like that so much. And I even saw golden freckles. It's tattoos you put on with water, and then it's like star-shaped golden freckles, but they're metallic golden, so you only kind of see them in the light, because they're also quite light. That looks so cool. That's so good. It's making art out of freckles, and it makes me so happy. I digress. So yeah, I used to kind of, you know, cover my freckles. I was very insecure about them. I didn't like them. I stayed in the shadow. I legit, one time, when I was 18, it went up to that age, or 17. It took, even then, I didn't like my freckles, and I avoided the sun, because when I'm in the sun for too long, they get darker, aka more visible. And again, back then, freckles weren't pretty, and they weren't liked. It was more of a, yeesh, you have freckles? So I remember I really wanted to volunteer in a wildlife reserve. I think it was a wildlife reserve in Africa where you can go to volunteer for like a few months. And I've really wanted to do that. And I messaged them as a dumb teen. I was like, yeah, I just wanted to get some information in the beginning. And then I was like, by the way, is it possible to stay in the shade? Because I have very sensitive skin with, like, you know, because the sun obviously is quite harsh there. And I was really worried about having too many freckles. It's not even the sunburn I was worried about. I was worried about my freckles. So understandably, they didn't respond anymore. So that was a humbling yet necessary experience, I think. Because I was so, I don't know. I think that was, it's good that happened, because it also made me, afterwards when they didn't respond, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Did I just ask that? It's about volunteering, helping animals. What the fuck? So after that, I stopped caring as much. And now I like my freckles a lot. Now I'm very excited when it's sunny and summer. And like on my arms, this part especially I didn't like, because they're very concentrated here. There's like a lot of freckles in this curve. There's some parts where there's more. And I used to really not, I don't know, I really hated that. And now I'm just like, fuck yeah, look at that. Look. I don't know, I like it. It's the same, like, I don't know, things like gray hair, freckles, all those things that make us so unique and beautiful. I really, really like. Is that the merch logo on your sleeve? That's Kuroneko, the name of the brand, and that's Redhead Begins in Japanese. The merch logo is on this shirt, I think just in the neck. Do you wanna do you see? Do you see? It's my logo. Whatever. Get attachable umbrellas so you can wear them on your head. That's somehow such a cute. I don't know, I love that idea so much. Just like the tiny little umbrella, like is it the bands that go around your head and then you have the little umbrella? But I need a big umbrella to cover my whole body. I mean, now the only thing I'm worried about when it's super sunny is just getting sunburn. And I think that's a reasonable worry, but then I use sunscreen. So anyway, that's stories from my life. That's just random thoughts with Vicky. I think today's a very good day for just chatting and just hanging out and just chilling a little bit. It feels quite nice. The shirt sleeve doesn't have the logo. I mean, it has parts of the logo. It has the writing, but it doesn't have anything beyond that. No. If I get a hat like that, it has to have a turbine or a fan. I really, really, really pray that one day I'll get a propeller hat. I really want one. That's so funny to me. But one that I can actually turn on. One that I can turn on and it actually uses a propeller. Imagine we're mid-conversation. I zone out and I just, you know what? Anyway. I just fly off. That would be so beautiful. Please. Please, one day. I need that. I need that in my life. It cannot be touched. It cannot be felt. It cannot be seen, heard, or smelt. It lies behind stars and under hills. And any empty hole, shadow, darkness, lies behind stars and under hills, and any empty hole it fills. It comes early, it follows after, ends life and kills laughter. Is it shadow or darkness? Silence. It's silence. Is it silence? Answer me, quick! This was a threat, by the way. I don't know why I started waving my fists sometimes. I think it's so funny. It's like in comics when they just Ready? Yes, I'm ready for the answer. I feel like that's from Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. Is it from The Hobbit? I used to be super, super obsessed with riddles. I had to write an essay entirely in German on the culture differences from Germany to US for class. It was too much work, but I understand why we had to. That's really interesting. As someone from Germany who lived in the US, I'm curious to hear what you would think, vice versa, as an American on Germany, what you think. Alright, talking about learning new things an hour ago, I've been learning some new things too lately. It's so fun expanding my horizon, but it also takes a lot of time and energy, but it's worth it though. Do you want to elaborate what you learned? Do you want to share? But it sounds fun. I mean, it can be exhausting. I actually saw a TikTok on this, and I'd like to share, because I saw a TikTok that said, also, sorry, do you guys know when you say, yeah, I actually read somewhere, or I watched a documentary, but then you just saw a TikTok? Do you guys do that as well? But anyway, I saw a TikTok, full transparency, where a woman said that when you work out, you feel weak, but your body's getting stronger, and when you learn something new, you feel dumb, but you're actually getting smarter. So that be your sign to keep learning new things. It's Darkness and from The Hobbit. The chapter was Riddles in the Dark. I love that chapter so much. I memorized back then all the riddles, which is why I recognized it. It's just been years since I memorized them. It's been like 10 years since I memorized all of them. And that chapter made me so obsessed with riddles that I had a whole book that I started writing riddles in, and I collected riddles online. I started writing my own riddles. But those types of riddles, exactly like the kind of poetic riddles, and I was so obsessed. Oh my god, I really, really fixated on them. Good night, Cliff. Good night. I think he sounds like a good DM, hoarding riddles. I actually DM'd a campaign, I'll let you know one day. Back in the day, I DM'd, and I think I was actually quite good, because I invented an entire world, and it was actually pretty cool. I'm learning OpenGL, programming the GPU for making video games. That's so cool! Quantum mechanics at the same time, too, by visualizing quantum mechanics and electron orbits. So I'm learning quantum mechanics at the same time, too. Okay, chill, I thought you were, like, I don't know, crocheting. No, that's also probably really hard. That's so cool. Holy shit. That's so cool. I'm very proud of you. That's very, very... I don't have any synonyms for cool today. I'm super tired, but that's so nice. I'm trying to think of any stuff that I've recently learned. I mean, I started hiking, which most times is super cool. I really like that. I'm trying to think. I also want to start drawing again, because I used to draw a lot, and I think I'm decent at drawing, but it's such a commitment to sit down and know that it's gonna take hours, but I like it. I write PHP coding in Notepad. I have a pH level in my aquarium that I measure sometimes. So, whatever. I guess all of us are pretty cool here. Also, yeah, aquatics is a hobby that I recently, or a few months ago, got into, and I love it so much. Can I just talk about my aquarium for a second? It's so cool. It's, in the beginning, I didn't have a lot of plants, and I got plants, and plants for aquariums are super expensive. And now I have too many plants because they're thriving and they have a lot of plant smecks, I assume. I don't know, they repopulate very quickly. And I have these kind of like lily pads on top, where in the beginning I had very few and it covered like maybe, if even, a third or a sixth of the aquarium. And now it's just everywhere, and it's so sad because I have to throw some of them away because it's just too much. And I don't know. The shrimps are really, really good. They're also having a lot of shrimp smecks. They're also repopulating, but not too much. There's no overpopulations. It's all very well within measure. The guppies are also having some guppies. They're all doing nature's taking its course, but the guppies are super well. They recovered super well. There's not been any deaths for a while now, which I'm very happy about because I care a lot about my fish. And my aquarium just looks super green. It's so nice. I can't really show, I can take a photo. I don't want to rotate the camera because my room isn't super tidy. But I can just take a quick picture of my aquarium, and then I can show you. So, look how green it is. Oh. She said it, she had on chroma key. It just takes away all the green. Hence why you can't see the green screen. Anyway, here's my aquarium. Look how green it is. And all of the stuff on top, all of those roots is from those lily pads, which is why I need to take out about half. But it's so, it makes me so sad because they're so healthy and nice. They're such good plants. But I might have to take them out soon. I've been preparing intensely for 9 months for an ultra trail 80-kilometer mountain race. I arrived yesterday on D-Day on May 25th. It was May 24th. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. That's so upsetting. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't know if you want to hear this, but it's not your fault, so try not to blame yourself too much. It's human to sometimes mix up dates, and I know it's probably very, very frustrating, but that training wasn't for nothing, because you still invested a lot of time and effort into your body. You did that for you, not just for the race, for yourself. You still did all of that. That's still an effort that you can be immensely proud of. And I don't know if it's still going to happen next year or if there's something similar you can do. And I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but all of that effort hasn't gone to waste. But I am still sorry. That's very frustrating and upsetting. I mean, yes, you did it for the race, but ultimately you wanted to do the race because you wanted to do something good for yourself and you wanted to be in shape for that, so you still did that. Nordenheim, hello! First time I've had the chance to catch one of your streams. Love your short form content so much. What? Guys, you know how I feel about compliments. Is there more? No, thank you so much. Thank you. It makes me very happy. Yes, but Noob, I fully feel you. That's so frustrating. I don't know if for you it's an ADHD thing or if it was just a misplanning, but I know for me with ADHD, I sometimes do that where I plan stuff, and in my head it's on one date, and I'm for months thinking about that date or weeks, and then it's on a different day. I've had that happen before as well, and it wasn't the same. so I'm not trying to compare it, but one time when I was like 18 or something, when I was younger, I also used to get in trouble for that a lot because I had poor planning skills because of it, because I mixed up dates. And one time, I had to take a TOEFL test, which is like an English test I needed to take before I studied in America, because they required to know how good I am in English. And it cost, I think, 100 or 200 euros, which, especially since I was a teenager, I didn't have a lot of those, so it was quite expensive. And I slept through it because I thought it was gonna be on the next day. And my parents, I remember they came home. They were like, "So, how was the test?" I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow." And I'd spent all that money on nothing, and I got in trouble. That sucked. It really sucked. Compliments incoming. Oh no, stop. Oh, I wish I could do something to stop this. Oh no, I guess I have to read all the compliments. Oh no, this is the part that I really don't like about being on Twitch, is having someone write compliments in the chat. Keep them coming. Is there gonna be a sequel to the Minecraft skit? I hope so. It was very fun to film. It was very, very fun to film. I'd very, very much like to have a sequel. I thought it would also be kind of funny, because there was also a comment about having a ginger in the nether, that it would be kind of funny to not have a direct sequel, but to have something along the lines of POV or ginger in Minecraft or something like that, and then me pot of gold and the piglins. I think that has potential. I think that could be funny. She's not fishing for compliments. She's hunting for them with dedication and skill. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. I finished a fan art. It's up on Insta. Oh, hell yeah. I'm also... Today, it feels more relaxing to only stream on... To only stream on Twitch. Sorry, I'm very easily distracted. I was looking for the photo. Hell yeah, I'm a ring light. So this is fan art. Also my reaction to what you asked. Like, how am I supposed to animate this? Anyway, you don't have to animate it. Look how beautiful. That's already perfect. POV, you want to film a video and I'm your ring light. That's so beautiful. I love these so much. That's just POV what Sylvia sees when she wants to film a video. Hey there, Sylv. What you filming? What you filming? Beautiful. Thank you so much. I love that. I love that quite a bit. Quite a bit. Now, speaking of loving stuff, I see there's also some emails. Nora sent me an email. Nora. Well, I've been very busy lately. We've been finals coming up. That's so cool. There's Nora art. There's, is that from the pictures that we took with the blue light? That's so cool. 'Cause I have blue hair. Look at that. That's so cool. Also, drawing hair is super difficult. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you, Nora. Nora, yes it is. I'm so sorry Nora can't write in chat, because I do have like the double authentication thing enabled. I'm sorry you can't write here. That's so cool. And I think you asked if you should draw a similar one of Sylvia. I think you should. That would be so cool. If you want to, of course. Send a lot of redeems. Posture check and hydrate. Mm-hmm. 3 hydrates. I barely have water in this anymore. I'm gonna have to take super tiny sips. I forgot. 3 tiny sips of water. They also, okay, full disclosure, this water's been sitting here for like 2 days because I forgot to refill it, and I'm drinking 2-day-old water, but I don't think water can go bad. What's the worst that can happen? POV me in 3 hours in the hospital. Take the tank water. Good idea. my system and the system of my fishes has to be in sync. That makes sense. Whoa, is that? Water can go bad. Come on, how bad can it go? Oh, it can go super bad. Isn't there like a whole thing on about still water and how dangerous it is because it can be a breeding ground for brain-eating and amobia? Why am I constantly fainting? Okay, to be fair, I basically ate dirt as a kid, which is why I had a really strong immune system for a super long time, and it's still mostly pretty good. Everything is still water. Dang it. Okay, to be fair, it's been like 2 days since this has been sitting here, so I don't think it's super bad, but yes, it makes sense to clean out the mug and get fresh water. I absolutely am a fan of fresh water and cleaning your stuff. How long have you not been eating dirt anymore? Coincidence? True, but I did hear that there is a correlation between children who are exposed to a lot of bacteria, as in like, playing, having dirty hands, touching stuff, and not washing their hands every few hours, versus children who've been raised by super cleanly parents who made them wash their hands like every few minutes. Oh, don't touch that, that's dirty. And they were raised like super hygienic, but it actually affected their immune systems negatively, because if you're exposed to a lot of stuff, then it can be good for your development because your immune system has to react to it, versus not giving your child the chance to build an immune system. So obviously there's a balance. Obviously don't eat dirt as I did, but I also ate grass because I don't know, sue me, cows eating grass, it looks so luscious and it's so green. They make it look very tasty, so I also ate grass out of our garden and off the road, which in hindsight I shouldn't have done because dogs pee on grass, so who knows what I ate. It didn't, I also ate sulfur. True. Oh shit. True. In chemistry class, I ate sulfur because it was neon green or yellowish, greenish yellowish. And the teacher was like, how can we identify chemicals? By looking at them, smelling them, not directly. You whiff the air towards yourself, identifying it. You use your senses. And I was like, how about the sense taste? And then I ate a bit of sulfur. But I'm fine. I'm fine. It didn't taste like anything. And it was just a bit of sulfur powder. And I was fine afterwards. So, are you though? I mean, I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Also me in the beginning of the stream. So recently, I've had troubles with, like fainting or allergies. I don't think there's a correlation. If anything, it's not worse because I used to eat sulfur and dirt. Trust me. Should have tried it with uranium. I mean, that's how you get superpowers. You guys are laughing now, but when I'm floating around, who's gonna be laughing then? You just wait. The sulfur's fighting back. It's a forever chemical. It's just gonna stay in my body forever. It's never leaving. It's finally taking its revenge. I'll become super ginger. I'm allergic to walking, Vicky. I'm not allergic to walking. Sometimes my mast cells overreact to certain situations when they shouldn't, and then my body produces histamine, which is what makes you have an allergic reaction. I'm not technically allergic to walking. It just happened while I was hiking. So, bottom line, we should all eat sulfur, I think. Up top. Up top. That's my takeaway from this. Jesus Christ. You guys really cracked me up. You actually made me very happy today. Thank you very much. Because I was a little sad at the beginning of the stream, but now I'm just having a lot of fun. Thank you. I don't know. I think you guys don't know how much you also help me. Because I don't know, sometimes, real talk for a second, sometimes there's comments or chats where people say like, hey, I've been having a bad day and you really cheered me up. And that means a lot. But I don't think you guys realize that it's also the same for me. Like sometimes I have stuff that happens and then I come on here and I stream and then I don't know, it's just very fun and such a nice community that we've... Oh no, the sulfur is becoming sentient, oh shit! Am I even still me? Am I merely a host to the sulfur I ingested years ago? I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. Anyway, sulfur merch? Oh man. I have to go out for a short while. I hope you're still on when I get back. Yeah! I think a nice way to end the stream today would be to play a tiny bit of Minecraft. Because we've done a bit of just chatting today, and that was super, super nice. I also realized that we don't do enough just chatting streams anymore, because we usually get into gaming quite fast. But I like just chatting. I think it's really, really, really fun. And it also felt very nice to be so honest with you guys in the beginning. Even though it's weird to be so honest and vulnerable about something where, I don't know, that genuinely makes me sad. But I'm glad we did that. Alright, now it should be... Oh, can't see the game yet. Worry not, for it shall be here promptly. And also... crop that. Jesus Christ. Why is it full screen though? Did I allow it to be full screen? It does auto full screen for some reason. Alright. Alright, now you should be able to see the game. Very good. What's a useless superpower that you wish you had? Good question. Good question. A useless superpower. I mean, I don't think any superpower is useless. Would it be something like stopping time, but only for like 3 seconds? Because that can also be super useful. I don't know. You need to give me examples and then I can pick. Because it's hard to determine what's useless. Because I think everything you can make kind of cool. Heal 1 paper cut per day. Would you deliberately give yourself paper cuts, is the question. Ah, yes, nighttime. Oh, right, I left. Okay, I remember. I actually left my home to investigate and raid villagers. I remember. I left my home because I wanted to explore a little bit. Oh, yes, run! Run! Get in! Get in! I'm sorry, I cared about him for a second for whatever reason. But would you also advertise your services? Would you say, hey, if you have paper cuts, if you're the first for the day, I can heal them? There's a lot of questions with an ability like that. And would it be useless? Is that not something that can be used in an extreme circum... Ow! Stop hurting me. So. Anyway. Gathering stuff and leaving again. Gathering stuff and leaving. Also, if my superpower truly was just healing 1 paper cut a day, I would not let people know that that's my limit. I'd say something along the lines of, yeah, I can heal. It ate the rabbit! I want cats! Oh my god. Ooh, the zombies look different here. Hey, stop hitting me. Ah, there's more! So, jawohl. Jawollo mit Ollu. Redeem! Can we name our house Glass Prison? Yes, we can! Although I'm very sad that you would suggest that name for such a beautiful home as the one that we have. I built a similar thing in my, I don't know, my private server that I'm on. And I hate to say that it looks even worse because I wanted to give it rounded edges. Ew, I hate round. So I made it a bit like curvy at the top. And it looks... It doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good. It somehow looks worse. I love that you have to chase cats to feed them and tame them. Damn it, come here. It didn't work. But what I started to do to make it look a bit less horrible is I started building the sakura leaves on top to make it look a bit nicer. And it actually works. So now it looks kind of like a tree instead of just a huge glass prison, which is still not ideal because it still doesn't look like a tree. But it has some elements because I also use the cherry blossom wood to build stairs and such. So I don't know. I'm really trying to make it look nice is what I'm saying, and yet it doesn't feel like it's fully living up to my vision of aquarium house. Ew, I hate the drowned so much. Can they just leave? They're such a bother. She said it as she killed the fish that lived in this body of water. With no mercy. Now where's the cat that I've wanted to tame? I hope 3 salmon is enough. I don't think it'll be enough. But let's try. Come on. You just need to get stuck in a block. It'll be alright. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll be great friends, you and I. Great friends. Great... Stop. Come back. But it's so... I don't know. It's so appropriate because if you harass cats with stuff that they don't want, they're gonna leave. Stop. Yippee! Yippee! It was enough! Yippee! Let's celebrate. I love animals. Approach it carefully. Does it make a difference? I didn't know. I thought it's always the same. I thought if you try to feed them fish, they run away. Can you actually approach cats in a way where they don't run away? Because I thought in Minecraft, you have to chase them a little bit. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna get my cat home. Also taking this with me. It feels like it belongs to me. Oh, it's just a block. I thought it was... Hello. Oh, it's following me. No? Is it following me? Oh, never mind. I thought we're friends. If you crouch, they approach you? What? No way! That's even cooler. Okay, hold on. Hold on, my beloved. You wait here. That's so cool. I need to find a different cat to try that. That's so... And here I was chasing it. I did the exact thing that cats don't like. I thought you had to. Oh, man. Now I feel bad. I did gaslight that cat into liking me. Anyway, let me just kill a huge family of salmons. Oh my god, the drowned are so annoying. Jesus Christ. You know what? You know what? So. Jawohl. How are you still alive? I'm not even spamming. So. That felt good. Quite good indeed. You know when you've been keeping your eyes open for too long and then your eyes get dry and they burn a little bit? I just did that. That's how focused I was. How great a place to be. My cat! Oh, I already almost forgot it. My love. Come with me. My sweetheart. Let's find another village cat. And then, once we got another village cat, I'm gonna bring them back to my base, because we're super close to our base. And then, I'm gonna make them chill in my base forever, because I'm scared that they're gonna die. So, of course, I'll have to lock them in. Ooh, it's watermelon seeds. Yippee! I quite support and like the idea of stealing from villagers. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks this, but it feels like the loot that villagers have in their villages has gotten worse. Because now that we can craft saddles, they don't even have saddles anymore. I don't know, it feels a bit pointless to raid villagers because it's mostly just apples and food. So, I don't know, it used to feel kind of cool to find a village, to me. I was very excited and I thought, oh cool, let's see what we find. And now it's just, here's bread. Here's bread and apples. Which is still cool, I guess. But you know, damn it, I can't find any more cats. I would have wanted to breed them. Is it, when you breed cats, is it automatic that they, wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, that the baby of the two cats that you just bred, that the baby's attached to you? Or do I have to feed the baby to get it attached to me? Because on my server, I'm trying to live my capitalist truth. And part of that truth is that I want to sell everything and make money off of everything. And I would have wanted to have like a pet shop. But is it domesticated to me, or can it also be domesticated to another player? Because I thought it would be really cool to also gather the normal farm animals from all types of biomes. So I travel super far. I gather, like here, it looks different, the pig, than in another biome. And our base is in the standard biome. So I don't know, I thought it would be super cool if I gather animals like that you can easily just take with you with a lead. Like also have mushroom cows. I don't know, I thought it would be kind of cool, but it would also be double cool if I could get pets as well. Wait, what am I doing? I need to focus. Okay, where's my boat? I had a boat. Taisha! It's domesticated to you. Okay, fair enough. I need to work early as usual thanks to the lovely stream and have fun. Oh, have fun as well. I hope work is good tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's always very fun to have you here. Hope you know that. I lost my boat! Where's my boat? Where's my cat? Hey, where's my cat? Hello? Hello? Where did my cat go? Did I lock it in? Where's my cat? What the fuck? What? What? That's so cute! No way! That's so sweet, look at you! That's so sweet! Aww. I mean, I need to make a new boat anyway. That's so cute! I'm so happy. That was the sweetest thing ever. So. Oh. So. That's so sweet. I love the cat so much. I do need to destroy the bed though, because I don't want my cat to be stuck here. Let Pro rest. Can I make... Okay. I'm sorry, it can rest in my bed when I know it's safe and sound. What am I naming the kitty? You guys can decide. You guys get to decide what the cat's name shall be. Sure. Bread. I do need a black kitty. That would definitely be called Kuroneko. So, ooh. Come on, little cat. Onto the boat we go. Yes, yes. Come on. Come on, cat. Do they not go onto the water? Oh, they do. Come here, quick. Why is it not going into my boat? Why can't my cat go into my boat? But usually, doesn't this also work if the boat is... Don't worry, cat. Do not worry. I shall get you. Come on. Yes. I can't get her. Come on. Get on the boat. Beep, 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 beep. Yes. Oh. I can't get in. I need 2 boats. And I need... Oh, okay, okay. Why? It is in the boat now, but I can't enter... Oh, fuck yes! Woo! Yippee! Later, nerds! Yippee! Oh my god, I'm so glad. I was very worried for a second. Because I was gonna say that I was gonna have to go, kill spiders, I guess? Do spiders drop strings? To get a lead. Ooh. Is that corals? Fuck yes! Oh, I found corals! Oh my god, yes! Oh, I need all of this. It looks so cool. But this is definitely not where I came from, I think. I need to go back to Glass Prison, but I don't think I'm going the right way. Oh, I really need to harvest a lot of stuff here. Not before we took our cat back, though. Where am I? This is good to know, but I remember the village being super, super close to our base. So it doesn't... Oh, there's sea cucumbers as well. Cool, cool, cool. So I don't know how I got here. Cat Victoria Jr. I think Shironeko was kind of cute as a name. Where did I come from? It was on a hill, but I don't think it was this way. But it was super, super close to the village. I remember driving past. I think maybe this was where I came from. Yeah, I think that was more like it. Yeah, I think that was it. I think. If not, I have to rewatch my stream. Name her Persephone, Penny for short. I actually have a cat whose name is Penny. That would be kind of cute. The fuck is that? What's happening there? Oh, it's a portal, I think. A broken portal. This is nice. I like Minecraft a lot. Are you guys still having fun with Minecraft, by the way? Because I've been playing it for a lot of streams now. I don't know if this is where I came from. Mickey, when will you watch Frieren? I will! Eventually, maybe. I'm just currently very obsessed with Apothecary Diaries. But I want to watch it eventually. Is this where I came from? That's definitely not where I came from. I don't remember this. Can someone help me? Bro, where's my base? Where's my ghast? Where am I? I remember. Okay. I think 600 something was the coordinates. So technically this is a good direction, I think. You should make a compass. I should. I absolutely agree. Or was it negative 600? Oh, I don't remember. Well, it clearly wasn't 600. I'm on the newest episode before new episodes released on the 25th. Aha! Zombie meat. I've been here. I've definitely been here. I just remember that I drove a bit. And I remember thinking and also telling you guys, oh, I remember there's a... Yes! Glass prison! Is that glass prison? It looks like that's where I built glass prison. Is it not? That does look familiar, though. How is that not where I came from? Oh, wait. Oh, man. Okay, I wrote down the coordinates of my base, but I don't remember where. Because I tidied up my desk. Oh, man. Oh, man. Creeper? Oh, man. So we back in the mines. Creeper's got us going from side to side. Side to side. I'm definitely not going the right way, though. So I think it's good if I head back. It would make so much sense if I just had a ghast with me. I have the best mode of transportation, a ghast, and still, I'm too scared to lose it, so I'd rather go around with my boat. I don't know where I wrote it down, though. I do know that I wrote it down, because I have some paper here. But I don't know where. Because I also threw some stuff away, because I was trying to make space. I don't know. Here, maybe? No. God damn it. The cat's fine. As long as the cat's fine, I'm fine. If my cat's not fine, you don't want to see me when my cat isn't fine. We're a little bit lost, but not super lost, because I know the village was very... Ah! What the fuck? Are you guys just waiting for me to spawn? Jesus Christ. Wasn't this where the treasure was? Maybe? See, this is what I get for not playing all the time. I think my takeaway is I should play Minecraft more often. I'm actually very, very obsessed with Minecraft again. I mean, aside from just playing it on the streams, I also privately played, and I love it so much. It's really fun. It's really, I like it a lot. Minecraft truly is very timeless. But it's one of those games where every few years or months or however frequently, I really want to play it and I'm really into it. And then I have a long time of just, I don't know, not playing it. I don't know. Have you seen Repo? I have, and I'd really love to play it. I think that would be a very fun game to play with multiple people. But I still have to ask people. Oh, there's a community server for Minecraft? Oh, true. I think you guys mentioned this before, right? I think maybe, you know what? Maybe me being lost, I'll take this as a sign to stop playing for today. I'll check out my VOD. I'll find my coordinates. And then next time, we're gonna go find our base again. We're gonna drop off our little cat. And yeah, then we're gonna go from there. Did I investigate this boat is the question. I think. Yeah, and then we're gonna find out the coordinates. We're gonna go back to our base. And then once we have our cat safe in our base, we're gonna go back to exploring, and we're gonna write down the coordinates so we can explore safely without almost losing everything. There are several villages. Yeah, but one village was super, super, super close. And I think I remember even thinking, oh, this village is so close to our base. But maybe I'm remembering it wrong. That's also an option. Did we... You stay right here, beautiful. Did I already loot this? I feel like I did. Because if I did, then we should be... Yeah. Okay, then we should be close to my base. Oh, you found the coordinates? What are they? Please. I am attached to my house. I spent a lot of time building it. It may not be beautiful to some, but it is beautiful to me. 300. Oh, so I was going the wrong direction. Okay. 300. 7. What? Negative? 900? What? Wait. Thank you. Okay, negative. But it doesn't make sense. Negative. Wait. 300 something. Negative 1. That's not possible. That's not possible. That would be somewhere around here. Wait, are you sure? Oh, negative 900. Sorry, never mind. I forgot immediately after you told me. Okay, wait. How do I so my bad. My bad. I forgot. I didn't listen properly. Stop. Jesus Christ. I can't think. Nick. Jesus Christ, what am I doing wrong? So. Jetzt hör mal. Okay, gut. So. Now I'm going the right way. Hopefully. Kind of. I'm sorry, again, I'm very tired. I think my brain's not functioning anymore. Normally I'm able to adjust to the coordinates quite well. I'll have you know. But this would be good to remember because I want to explore the desert biome a bit more. I just want to get my cat to safety first. That's important to me. Your X is going down. Yeah, but I can get it back up once I'm through here. I want to get to 900 before I get the thing back. See? Schau, das ist doch gut. Sehr gut. What cat? The best cat in the world. What the fuck? I can't help but feel weirdly responsible for that chicken. Although I don't. Yes! Yippee! Okay, so I drove through there. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for bringing me back home. I did. Oh, yes, I do have a cat right there. I found it. It's mine. I found it all by myself, guys. Okay, what better way to end today's stream than to arrive safely back home? We also found some corals in the village. And I think it's good if we just... It just looks so bad. Why did I build that? I thought it's cool. We have our little gas there. We have a villager doing whatever it is they're doing there. Oh, yeah. Install shaders. I will. So. Come on, kitty. so... Yippee. Oh, look, it's so cute. Oh, this actually feels like a much, much better place to end the stream. Because we get to finish what we wanted to do. And that's bring our little cat to Glass Prison. But it's gonna be surrounded by an aquarium and fish. Which is probably super fun for the cat. It's like cat TV. Free cat TV. I also completely forgot that I am technically right in a village, so there should also be cats here. Come on, kitty. Come on, you. Yes, yes, good, good. Oh, it's so adorable. I love it so much. Oh. Yay! I'm so happy. Good job. Thank you so much for getting me back home, guys. Or should I say, Ties? Or should I say me? Because I did that. Nice. Alright. Well, I think that's a really good place to end the stream for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for also listening to me. And, I don't know, it was a very, very nice stream. So thank you guys. Good night. Sleep tight. What do you mean didn't we have more fish? Wait. There they are. In a corner. Yep, sometimes that happens. Don't try to question it too much. So good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Let me bite your toes. And I wish you all a very nice evening. And good night. Ooh-wee. That sure was a fun stream. Well, in that case, I think it's just your inner voice. I say let's go to bed. Good night. Bye.